AniOta become ninja. Chapter 1 Ani FEs 2023. August 2023. Tokyo Big Sight was bustling with the anime and otaku culture festival, Ani FEs 2023. At the Ninja booth, the latest anime goods and games were on display, and the excitement among the visitors was at its peak. Jun, a high school student attending a private school in Kyoto, was an anime and game enthusiast. He was exploring the booth, looking for a figure of the protagonist, Hanzo. With a serious expression, he scanned the surroundings and spotted a foreign girl. She introduced herself as Emily, a French student studying at a high school in Nagoya. And she was looking at the exhibits with great interest, her beautiful blonde hair swaying. Meanwhile, Ryan was trying on cosplay costumes and taking pictures. He had the confident demeanor typical of an American. Looking up, he noticed Jun and Emily standing in front of the booth. "Hello, do you guys like ninjas too?" Ryan asked them, and Jun smiled brightly. Emily also smiled and replied, "Yes, especially the quality of this Momo is amazing." "Which character do you like?" "I definitely prefer Jen. I love how he's always cool." "Nice to meet you, I'm Ryan. I'm an American living in California. I'm aiming to be a cyber engineer. I can't say it too loudly, but I'm pretty good at hacking too," Ryan said proudly. "I'm Jun, I live in Kyoto. And this is..." "I'm Emily. I'm French, but I'm currently studying at a high school in Nagoya." After introducing themselves, Jun and Emily listened intently to Ryan's story, feeling as if they had glimpsed an unknown world. From that moment, their relationship deepened significantly. Later, as the three toured the booths, discussing anime and games and sharing their interests, they took the first step towards a new friendship. August 20, 2024. 1 year after their meeting at Ani FEs 2023, Jun, Emily, and Ryan had been keeping in touch via social media about once a month. Ryan decided to visit Japan during his summer vacation, and the three reunited for the first time in a year. Sharing updates in a cafe in Nagoya, Emily said happily, "How have you all been this past year?" "I'm doing plasma research at Nagoya University. It's so exciting." Jun responded with a smile, "I'm advancing my research on microorganisms at Kyoto University. And it looks like I might make a new discovery. I'm really looking forward to it." Ryan, blushing slightly, shared his news, "I'm going to Stanford next month. I'm really interested in blockchain research." As their conversation heated up, a news flash suddenly appeared on the cafe's television. A military coup had taken place in the Central Asian Republic of Kurunaria, raising the threat of nuclear proliferation. The three were shocked and glued to the screen. "This can't be happening," Emily said softly. Jun, with a serious expression, continued, "This is a big deal. I wonder if my research can be of any help." Ryan, his eyes shining, said, "Maybe I can use my knowledge too. Blockchain technology might help with information security and management." Their hearts were suddenly focused on the real-life crisis, sensing that new challenges awaited them. Chapter 2 Decision. A few days after the military coup in the Republic of Kurunaria was reported, Jun, Emily, and Ryan gathered at the same cafe, discussing the situation with serious expressions. "This situation is really worrying," Emily said. Nodding at Emily's words, Jun added, Actually, since then, I've been consulting with my professor to see if my research can help with soil decontamination in case of an emergency. Ryan continued in a calm voice. I've also been thinking about how to use blockchain technology to enhance information security. It could play a crucial role, especially in a situation like this. After a brief silence, Ryan voiced a proposal. Everyone, how about this? Let's form a project team to overcome this crisis. We'll call it the Ninja Project. Jun and Emily looked at each other, thought for a moment, and agreed. Yes, if we combine our knowledge and skills, we should be able to do something. Jun nodded. Emily also agreed. I want to think specifically about how our research can contribute to society. Taking in their decisions, Ryan spoke about his own plans. Then, I'll delay my enrollment at Stanford a bit, and stay in Japan to focus on this project. The three exchanged firm handshakes, and began to outline concrete plans to launch the Ninja Project. 2 days later, with support from their respective universities, they were prepared to tackle this crucial issue for the international community. Chapter 3: The Goal. Several weeks had passed since the launch of the Ninja Project, and Jun, Emily, and Ryan were diligently preparing for the project. During the first meeting, they focused on setting specific goals and strategies. By leveraging their respective areas of expertise, Jun concentrated on using microorganisms to decontaminate soil polluted by radiation. Emily initiated new experiments aimed at treating thyroid cancer caused by external radiation exposure using plasma technology. Meanwhile, Ryan planned to apply blockchain technology to manage the project and enhance security, as well as attempt to access the Kurunarian military's systems. First, let's clarify our goals, Emily began. Jun pointed to the materials written on the whiteboard, and replied, that's right. I aim to use microorganisms to decontaminate soil polluted by radiation. Specifically, I'm looking for microorganisms that can effectively break down radioactive substances, and exploring how to utilize them. Ryan explained his plan. I'll use blockchain technology to securely manage the project's information, and I'll also try to access the Kurunarian military's systems. It's crucial to keep track of their movements. Emily spoke about her research. I'm working on using plasma technology to help treat thyroid cancer. I'm searching for new treatment methods to reduce the impact of radiation exposure. The three confirmed their roles and goals, vowing to cooperate to ensure the project's success. The next day, with permission from their universities, they hurriedly prepared to begin their experiments. The first challenge of the project stood before them. Chapter 4: Ninja in Action. The Ninja Project had officially begun. Jun, Emily, and Ryan were each working on their respective research, while regularly holding meetings to share their progress. Emily continued her plasma technology experiments, aimed at treating thyroid cancer in her lab at Nagoya University. She was tirelessly working, day and night to discover new treatment possibilities. Jun, in his lab at Kyoto University, was exploring methods to decontaminate radioactive soil using microorganisms. Specifically, he was examining the characteristics of Deinococcus radiodurans, which has extreme environmental resistance, and Schwannella onidensis, which has the ability to reduce radioactive metals. Ryan, from his apartment in Tokyo, was developing blockchain technology. He was building a system to securely manage project information and simultaneously preparing to access the Kurunarian military systems. One day, the three held an online meeting. "How's everyone's progress?" Jun began. Emily replied, "The plasma experiments are going well. But it looks like it will still take some time to establish a new treatment method. It's a continuous process of trial and error. But I'm making progress bit by bit." Ryan reported on his situation. "The blockchain system is almost complete. Now I'm preparing to access the military's systems. If this succeeds, we should be able to track their movements more closely." Jun also talked about his research. "My work is going well too. I've found new microorganisms, Deinococcus radiodurans and Schwannella onidensis, and I'm studying their properties. If this works out, decontaminating polluted soil might become a reality." Ryan then continued, his voice slightly tense, "Actually, while preparing to access the military's systems, I sensed some suspicious activity. It seems they're also beefing up their security. And it won't be easy to break through." Emily spoke with concern. "Isn't that dangerous? Don't push yourself too hard." Ryan laughed and replied, "I'll be careful. But if I succeed, it will be a huge step forward for our project." Jun, after a moment of thought, proposed, "Why don't we use code names for communication to counter eavesdropping? Let's name ourselves after the ninja characters. I'll be Hanzo, Emily will be Momo, and Ryan will be Jen." Emily responded with a smile, "Great idea. We'll probably be communicating online more often. It really boosts motivation." Ryan agreed, "I'm in. I need to live up to the name, Jen." The three confirmed their new code names, renewed their determination, and returned to their respective research. The project seemed to be progressing smoothly. But many challenges still awaited them.